Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Celina. Thank you so much for joining me back here in Breath Aware Gentle Yoga and Qi Gong. So today we're going to start closer down to the ground. So let's come onto our mats. And if you don't have a mat, carpet, or a couple of towels on the floor, just something so you have a softer surface to work on. So we'll begin today with all fours. We'll make it a little wider than usual, so the hands a little forward, and let's just shift forward and back. So we can inhale forward, exhale back. If it's comfortable when you go back, you can go all the way into the child's pose like I'm doing. If that's not comfortable, no worries. Just go forward and back as much as it feels good. Okay, so the next time we come back, let's settle into a child's pose. So you could have the knees together or apart. You could have a bolster or a stack of blankets for the belly and the head, or maybe just a block for the head, whatever's comfortable for you. We definitely want the head supported. While we're in the child's pose, we'll work with the breath. So as we inhale, let's invite the breath really, really nice and low. So we can imagine breathing with the pelvis even. As we exhale, let's imagine opening up the back of the ribs, breathing out the back of the ribs. So settle in whatever's comfortable child's pose for you. We'll be here for a few minutes. Inhaling into the pelvis, exhaling out the back of the ribs. Let yourself relax. About 5 more breaths in child's pose. Okay, as you feel ready, we'll make our way out of the child's pose and into down dog for 5 breaths. If 5 breaths is too long in down dog, you could take 2 or 3, or even stay in the child's pose. Once you arrive in the down dog, you might like to walk the legs, move in whatever way, sigh, whatever feels good. Okay, let's make our way back to all fours. Stack the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we'll just go into some regular cat cows. Inhaling, crown and tail up. Exhaling as we round the back. Go with your breath. Couple more. Okay, let's come back to center, tuck the toes, sit back on the heels, take a minute just to release those wrists. We can do little wrist circles. Other direction. And just a reminder, if the wrists get uncomfortable in all fours, remember you could always be on your fists instead. or tented fingers, or you can roll up the mat so you have some padding underneath the base of the head. So just listen to your body and be nice to your wrists. Okay, so we'll start leg extensions. We can either do our leg extensions here from all fours. So extending one leg back as we inhale, exhale comes back down. Let's actually start all in all fours and then I'll give a down dog option. So we inhale, extend, exhale, come back. Go with your breath. If this is very comfortable for you, you could add the opposite arm. A few more. Okay, release. Flatten the feet. Sit back on the heels. Take a breath or two. Let's roll the shoulders. So we'll just roll one shoulder and then the other. If sitting like this isn't comfortable, sit some other way. So just alternate shoulder rolls. Now let's start to roll forward, still alternating. You can breathe through it any way you like. Notice the differences from one side to the other. Okay, come back to center. Roll both shoulders back. Roll both shoulders forward. And back again. Okay, we'll bring the arms up. So if sitting like this isn't comfortable, you could be sitting on a chair. So we'll inhale here. Exhale as we come up onto the knees, or if you're sitting on the chair, you can stand up. Exhale, sit back down. Sorry, so we inhale while we're sitting, exhale as we come up. Inhale, sit. Exhale, up. Go with your breath. Now, depending how comfortable it is when you come up, you could maybe add like a little heart extension if that feels good, if it feels natural. You can go fast, slow, move at your own pace. A few more. And the next time we come up, let's stay up. We'll extend one leg out to the side. So if you're on a chair, same thing, sitting one leg out to the side. Let's try to line up our hips. So the hip of the side that's extended might be a little higher. So we just see if we can bring them in a line. We'll try to have our toes pointing forward. Whatever we can do to help ourselves relax. Take a breath or two. Let's make our way into a side bend. So hands on the leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lean. You might like looking up to get more of a heart opener. Whatever feels good for you. A few breaths. Okay, inhale back to center. Before we go into the other side, maybe we can do a side plank. Not as easy in a chair. So if you're in a chair, maybe you could just do a twist. So the hands will come down. We open up. And then you can see if you want to keep the long leg where it is, or maybe you'd like to lift it, move it back, and kind of lean open to whatever degree feels good. Sometimes I like to work with the top arm, just playing with different movements, the head too. So find a shape that feels good for you today. And let's hang out for a few more breaths. Okay. We'll make our way to the other side so we can sit on the heels again. If the legs need a stretch and you want to sit a different way, go ahead. Or if you're working on the chair, that's perfect. Before the other side, let's see what we can do for these necks. So shoulders back and down. One ear towards one shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down, nod the head up and down. Okay, same ear, same shoulder. Turn the head side to side. All right, bring the head back to center. Arms up. If that's comfortable, if you don't like this arm position, you could maybe have the hands in front of the heart. So same thing we did before. Let's inhale here. Exhale, come up. Go with your breath. Couple more. Okay, the next time we're up, release the arms. Extend your other leg out to the side. And don't worry, we'll do our neck move on the other side after this. Line up the hips. Settle in, toes pointing forward as much as possible. Relax into the breath, into the body. Into the here and now. When you're ready, side stretch. So hand on the long leg, inhale the arm up, lengthen. Exhale as you bend. And when you're ready to come out of it, come out. Hands comes down. We make our way into a side plank. We can keep the legs as they are, or the long leg come back a little. So there's a little more room to lean back and shine the heart if that feels good. I like to play with moving the arm. You find whatever feels good for you. Let's take a few breaths. Okay, we'll make our way back to sitting. And again, sit any way you like. This is not important to be in this position at all. We're doing our neck release on the other side. So the important thing, shoulders back and down. Drop other ear to other shoulder. And nod the head, yes, up and down. Okay, same ear towards the shoulder. Make sure those shoulders are back and down. And turn the head side to side. Okay, come back to center. Maybe we can roll out the shoulders again. This time, again, just sit comfortably. If this isn't comfortable, change the leg position. Doesn't really matter. This time we'll do the alternate rotations again, but with the arms extended. So making sure we're moving from the shoulder. So one side goes forward or the other side goes back, and then we switch. And you can let yourself get into it as much as it feels good. Let the head do whatever it wants. We'll just do a few. Okay, release. We'll make our way back to all fours. Keep working on the shoulders. Okay, so we'll separate the hands. So give some width. So stepping the hands out. Oh, you might lose my hand, but you get the idea. So wide hands. And then we'll dip one shoulder towards the earth. Make sure the hands are wide enough. And then dip the other shoulder towards the earth. So we inhale when we're in the middle. Exhale as we dip. A few more. Okay, come back to center. Walk the hands in. Down dog or child's pose, whichever you prefer. About 5 long, deep, letting go breaths. Okay, from here, let's add a forward back movement. So from child's pose, we can do just like the way we started. Inhaling forward towards like a half plank, exhaling back. Or it could be from down dog, inhaling plank, exhaling back to down dog. So however you want to do your forward back movement, go ahead. Okay, the next time we come forward, we'll all put our knees down. Get ready to lower knees, chest, chin. Flatten out the feet. Let's do some cobra up downs. So the hands close to the body, the thumbs even slightly tucked under. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale. Cobra can be a little baby cobra, no problem. Exhale down. Go with your breath. Okay, the next time we come down, we can make a pillow with the hands. Take one leg out to the side so we can get into those hips. So it's your choice. You can either just rest the head on the hands, relax. That's a really nice way to do it. Or if it feels good, you could come into a sphinx. So coming up onto the forearms. Just see what feels better for today. And we're going to be here. We're aiming for 10 breaths. So if you do choose a sphinx and you get a little tired, just, at any point, put the head down and let yourself relax. 5 more breaths. Okay, if the head is up, put it down. Now switch legs. So other leg comes out to the side. See if you want to keep the head down the whole time or maybe start in a sphinx. Long, deep breaths. Okay, 5 more. If the head is up, bring it down to the hands. Bring that leg back. Let's bend both knees and just windshield wiper the legs. Okay, come back to center. We'll do one more cobra, a wide leg cobra. So the feet are open the same distance as the mat or a little wider. Bring your hands into position, tuck the elbows in. We'll go up, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Follow your breath. few more. Okay, let's come out of it. So we can just bring ourselves to all fours, walk back. All right, so let's get ourselves warm and cozy so we can make our way down onto the back. Get your stuff and let's just do one seated twist before we come down onto the back. So grab socks, sweaters, whatever it may be. If you're already ready, we'll just do our usual seated twist. Okay, so you can decide if you want the bottom leg straight, top leg inside or outside, or the bottom leg bent. Same options. I'll go straight. We start at the center as usual. Open up the chest. Long, deep breaths. And when you're ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg, catching on any way you like. If you want to add any movements with the head or the eyes, feel free. Relax the face. Okay, come back to center. Release the legs. Before the other side, let's just do a staff pose really quick. So we'll pull the toes towards us. Oh, and a reminder, we could absolutely be sitting on blankets or blocks, whatever. Arms come up, just 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, when you're ready, take it to the other side. So set yourself up. Remember to start at center, interlace, open the chest, long, deep breaths. Take it into the twist. And come out. Let's make our way down onto the back. And of course, if there's any other seated things you would like to do, feel free. Once we arrive on the back, maybe we can do some double knee tucks. So hands on the knees, inhaling away, exhaling towards the chest. Okay, keep the knees at the chest, interlace the hands below one knee, and we can extend the other leg. Maybe just circle that ankle. Change direction. And if it feels okay, we can do some up-down movements. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, we'll bring the leg all the way down and take ourselves into a twist. So the foot can come on top of the leg or behind it. We'll catch the outer edge of the leg, drag ourselves over. If the opposite shoulder lifts up, we just move both of our shoulders same direction as the knee. We can turn the head away to finish the twist, and let's just enjoy a few long, deep breaths. Okay, come back to center. Before we do the other side, let's do a few pelvic lifts. So place the feet where it's comfortable. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, come down. If you like, you could add the arms. Inhaling up. Oops. Exhaling down. Go with your breath. We'll just do a few. Okay, back to knee tucks. Inhaling away. Exhaling to the chest. Interlace the hands below the other knee. Extend up the opposite leg. Circle the ankle. Change direction. Okay, we can do leg up downs. And the next time the leg comes down, let's go into our twist. So same as always, the foot can be on top or behind. Opposite hand catches. We drag ourselves across. If this shoulder lifts, then we move both of our shoulders same direction as the knee. If you want to put something underneath your leg to support it, feel free. Long, deep breaths. Okay, we'll bring ourselves back to center. Just another set of pelvic lifts really quick. Do a few. And then any finishing movements that feel good for you before the Shavasana. So it could be twists, it could be rocking. I'm doing circles. If you're already ready, you can go ahead and set yourself up for the relaxation. And place yourself in any position that feels good. If you have a chair or a sofa you want to put your legs up on, that could be really nice. Or the knees could be bent, leaning one into the other. If you're if the back is fine, you could have the legs extended. Chin tucks in, you can always use a little pillow. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. Let ourselves let everything go. Gently wake the body mind, adding movement once it feels good, giving ourselves a full body stretch. And when you're ready, knees to chest. We can do some double knee tucks again. Inhaling away, exhaling towards the chest. Maybe rock side to side. And eventually roll all the way to the side. Take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, we'll press up, make our way into any seated position. And we'll just take a moment to sit with ourselves before we close our practice. Maybe a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. If it feels good, we can go on a quest for gratitude, just looking for things to appreciate, things to be grateful for. And as usual, let's include ourselves, thank ourselves for literally anything. And let's give that gratitude to the earth. And if it feels good, we can close with a bow. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for joining me today. I hope you had a good practice, and I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. We're back here again on Tuesday for Feel Your Flow. So we're going until next week, and then we're taking a little break until January. I might throw in a holiday class. If I do, it'll be in your usual email, and I'll post it here on YouTube and everywhere else. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so very much. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care.